So as I mentioned, AI is just a draft, and we always need to be very careful and make sure that we do the appropriate research necessary when using AI. Google Gemini is a really good source for AI. I've learned that. So if you have a Google page, you can certainly use Gemini, and I think that it is a really good source. There's other sources that are good too for certain things. But what the benefits are in AI for realtors is that you can create automated tasks, you can improve your efficiency, and then and I have a breakdown here of some of the advantages that you can see too. Automating repetitive tasks, sending follow-up emails, frees up your time so you can do what you do best out there in the world, generates high quality listings and marketing materials. If you're using Moxie Impress, that is a part of AI when it automatically prepares flyers, postcards, email content, things like that, that comes straight to your email. That is through AI. It also can help you determine how to market if your audience is first-time home buyer versus luxury. You can't use those terms, if you want to buy luxury, here's your home. If you want to buy, you can't target people in there because that can be fair housing. However, AI helps you with the appropriate verbiage when trying to target market the difference there. It can create social media posts. It can create marketing content. So right now, Maris has implemented a tool. You can see what the name of it was. I think I wrote it down. I'll have to get that for you. But Maris has now implemented AI. When you're entering a listing and you put pictures in there, each picture will generate content to market that particular picture. Are they 100% accurate? No. So you need to make sure that you read each and every one of those to make sure that the content is appropriate for that photo. Okay. You can have captions, hashtags for social media, any of those things you can use AI to generate. It also enhances your presentations, your property presentations. You can do virtual staging for the homes through the photos that you have. Now, I don't discourage anybody from using staging sources, such as some of our partners that we have, which is Dazzle and Design. They do offer discounts to the Coldwell Banker Premier agents. However, if your client, or if you're going to offer it to them, if your client just can't afford the actual staging itself, but you know that it needs staging, virtual staging can be useful as well. If you're using virtual staging, though, you must also have a photo of the vacant room, okay? It can't all be just all virtual staged. You have to have an actual picture of the vacant room along with those virtual photos, okay? If you're working with out-of-state buyers, creating virtual tours of properties is vital. So if you're the listing agent, you can create that virtual tour and share that with them, or if with the permission of the seller, the buyer's agent can do it as well. But again, the seller has to give approval for that. You can't just go into a home and do a virtual tour of it without that permission, okay? Because in some cases, everyone's cameras are different, everyone's phones are different, and the quality might not be as good. And they might allow that tour, but they may also say, do not use it on social media. That's a very important piece, okay? Analyzing market trends and property valuations. You can get an analysis of the market data, historical sale records, and property characteristics. AI, so RPR, if everyone knows what RPR is, it's in Maris for you to use. our PR uses AI also to put together all those statistics. Market stats, which, by the way, Elizabeth is going to be joining us from Maris. She's going to be joining us next Tuesday here at the Big Bend office, and she's going to share a presentation on the tool for marketing stats that's in Maris. It is a very powerful tool. Some parts are from AI, of course, but that tool is going to help you to, whenever you're talking with potential buyers or sellers, they may ask you, how is the market? And you can share what the market is, it's good or bad, but why is it good or bad? Those marketing statistics will be able to prepare you and have a confident conversation with those potential buyers and sellers.
Okay. Missing pins.
So some examples of some of the AI tools that you can use. I'm not a fan of ChatGPT, and I think that there's a lot of people that are not, because the research is not always accurate, and that's where you need to make sure that whatever is written is correct. There's another one called Box Brownie. It is a virtual staging tool that can be used for vacant homes, as I was talking about earlier. There is a lead generation and nurturing platform. I have not opened this one up myself, but it's YLOPO, YLOPO. It identifies and engages potential clients. So check it out, see what it's all about. Predictive analytics tools. It's called SMARTZ, SMARTZ-IP. So SmartZip, actually, SmartZip. It's a forecast which individuals are likely to buy and sell. We also have a tool called Remine, REMINE, and that is actually in Maris. Remine is another AI tool to search and find those who are more likely to sell their property. So you can check that out as well. There's also a CRM system. There's one that's called HubSpot, Salesforce, and these will help you manage your relationships with automatic follow-ups. Those are just some of the AI tools that they recommended in the broker forum last week. They also stated that 72%, remember this, 72% of the workforce has implemented AI since November of 2024. So that's something that we probably need to jump on a little bit, but jump on it slowly. Don't engage full throttle, because you've got to make sure that the tools that you're using are good tools. Do your research on them. Check out their Google reviews, okay? Then also, I want to share that some of the risks that we face when using AI, copyrights. So never ever quote a name from something that you're going to write, because if there's a copyright to that information, that could come down on you. Accuracy. You've got to make sure that you read or visually look at what AI is creating for you before you put it out anywhere. Because if it is inaccurate, you're going to look bad, and it could get you into trouble as well. Fair housing can be an issue, so you've got to make sure that you're following the guidelines for fair housing. Do not let any eye make your decisions on anything, okay? If you are questioning anything whatsoever, it's probably not right, or reach out to us, the managing brokers, and we can assist you on whether or not it's appropriate or right. Never upload any confidential information about a client, ever. And I think we all know that. So AI, when you put something in AI, it doesn't necessarily go away. So you've got to make sure what you're searching and what you're putting in there is accurate, and nothing confidential, nothing fair housing, and no names to be quoted in there, okay? Does anybody have any questions about AI? Mark, do you have any comments about it?
I'm still learning enough, so no, I don't have any comments to add.
Okay. I do want to share with everyone here. Let's see what I did when I searched reviews for our company. Does everybody see here in Gemini? This is that Google Gemini. And Sharon, thank you for introducing this to me. So I typed in, what are the reviews overall for Caldwell Banker Premier Group in St. Louis?
I get your emails.
I'm sorry, it's my emails. Okay.
Your email screen is on, not something else.
Let me stop sharing. Let me reshare here. Thank you. Okay, now you should see it.
Yep.
Okay, so what are the reviews overall for Caldwell Banker Premier Group in St. Louis, Missouri? And it states, I found Caldwell Banker Premier Group in St. Louis. Now I will get detailed information, including reviews for this location. I found Caldwell Banker Premier Group located at 2203 South Big Bend Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri. While I couldn't get the overall reviews, I can tell you that they have a supportive management team and highly trained agents. They are known for their collaborative, supportive, and professional culture and have a strong commitment to providing excellent customer service. Their phone number is as follows and their website. So it's real interesting because they pulled that off of our Google reviews to summarize how we have been reviewed online. So I'm very proud of all of you for such wonderful reviews that we've been getting, especially lately. They're just very, very powerful, and you guys should be proud of yourselves for sure. So any other questions does anybody have or comments? Okay, well, everybody have a great day. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you on Monday, if not before.